Yeah, it's Downtime with Deebo. You know we rockin' the show. Turn it up, we taking flight. Real talk, we out of sight. Step inside the booth is a vibe, no lie.
That though, bro. They like, they ask the most damnedest questions. Like when I signed the Dunk Riders, people like, how much you got to sign? Nigga, nothing. They ain't giving a shit. We get paid a motherfucking thing. This back in like 2007. Like, niggas was happy to just get in the studio, you feel me? They was happy to be in that shit, man. I mean, the audio coming out good on there? Yeah. That's all I've been checking. Like, shit. Like, we doing good so far. We doing good. We going to the top, baby. That's what we doing. We going to the motherfucking top. That's what's going. Ain't no plan B. Only plan A gotta work. You feel me? Yeah. Hey, how much you got paid? Nigga, we ain't get paid shit. Look me in the eyes. Don't Rider ain't pay us motherfucking thing. Nothing. Nothing. You got paid if you got off show. Only person who got paid back then was Bad Guy, Iceberg, and Fellow. That was the only one getting paid. Anybody else that was signed, Don't Riders wasn't paying you motherfucking thing. You didn't get nothing. We was doing all that shit for nothing. They was turning their artists into fucking security. Like they you get on and like, nigga, I'm security now? What the fuck happened? I thought I was being an artist. Oh, come on, just hang out over. What the fuck we hanging out for? We ain't making no fucking money. I'm working at the time. I'm contracted with ICE at the time. How crazy is that? I'm a contractor with ICE and leaving there, going to the club like 4 times a week, dead ass. Like in the strip club 4 times a fucking week. Our music ain't getting spent barely ever. The DJs acting like hoes. Like they just jump on the hottest thing moving. They didn't know how to break records back then. Maybe one DJ Dick 'em Down used to break Dick 'em Down. That's how you say it. Sound kind of weird, but DJ Dick 'em Down. Yeah, he was the guy that like a break a record. That's why niggas was smart. They went to fuck with him because he break a record. Him and that nigga Tummy Dog. Them was the only niggas down here that break a record. Everybody else kind of like followed the wave. That's what made me make a song called "Fuck the DJ." It ain't go nowhere, but shit hard as fuck. I'm still gonna drop a video for it. Might as well, shit. Them niggas, I got 5. They just dropped their video. JT Money still dropping video from shit that when I was a kid. So it might as well. I'm gonna drop that shit later, but I'm dissing whoever. I'm saying nigga name. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like honestly, these niggas lame. They funny, but enough of them niggas. We got signed to that shit. Signed to Dunk Riders. Hung out. All of a sudden, it's some civil rivalry. It's the brother got this label, then this brother running that label. I'm signed to Dunk Riders, but I don't know who the fuck to talk to. So I'm signed to Dunk Riders, so I'm gonna talk to them. But at the same time, I meet Swole. God bless the dead, Swole. So out of everybody, and Chuck could tell you this, the older brother, Chuck, he was like the one over everybody or whatever. Like he could tell you, like, out of everybody that got signed, when we went in that office, I was the only one out of everybody, and he'll tell you this, that said I wanted Swole to be my manager. I'm the first artist that Swole ever managed for real, me. Everybody else came after. Like I seen like all these new people, different waves of people. Then that whole situation went left. We go to the club one night, and I knew something was gonna happen bad eventually. One night it was me, Swole, Iceman. I think the little short dude, I forget his name. He was good at music. I forget it. I forget his name. Fleet and the nigga that's going around now, nigga Mike Hound. He called himself Excuse Me Gang now. Excuse Me Gang. That nigga funny as fuck. Excuse Me Gang. All of us got into like this big ass brawl, and I think it was with some Bloods, if I'm not mistaken. Cause that shit was going left in the strip club. It was like 6 of us, and hey, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Boy, it was about 30 of them motherfuckers. Like, but we down south. They visiting somebody down here. That's when I realized it was actually gang members down south, like in the area. Like, nigga, this shit almost went left. And I think the nigga Raleigh was the one to like, he knew one of them. Cause they like these niggas real Bloods, and he realized who we getting into it with, that shit was about to go left. I mean, Swole got a nigga. I seen Swole was like short, but he was cocky and strong, right? So Swole like grabbed one of the niggas and he took the nigga like had the nigga like falling back with him to the bar. I seen Mike Hound, excuse me, gang. He jumped up. He grabbed like a Hennessy bottle. I grabbed the Hennessy bottle. Then he jumped on top of the stage where the strippers be at. And when I say this nigga football kicked the nigga, I'm talking about he Vinny Testaverde this nigga ass. Like I was like, yo, I know my nigga, we just caught a body. I'm thinking like, hey, boy, God, you know, Florida had the coerce law, like one kill in that brawl, y'all get that body. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, fuck it. We halfway drunk, halfway high. He done kicked this dude. Like I see the dude eyes rolling back in his head. He fainting, and he jumped off the stage and continued to just pummel this dude. Another dude came, so I grabbed the bottle. I done swung a bottle, hit somebody. I hope it wasn't one of my partners. I'm just like, it's too many motherfuckers. So the people we fight with kind of like behind me. Iceman over there done punched him a bit. He getting jumped. I'm getting jumped. Hound going crazy. Excuse me, gang, in that hand did 2-3 of the niggas. So I'm like, okay, I think I know whose side I want to be around. Let me get a little closer to this nigga because he going ham in this bitch. So I get by him. We in that bitch just fighting. All the strippers just screaming. All the hoes screaming, running to the back. Ah! They're on at the club at the time. Rick, he kicking everybody. Oh, y'all got to get out of here. You fucking up our establishment. You know. I think he wanted to be like, you niggers. I think he wanted to see about this close to say, and he was about this close to say, you niggers, get the fuck out of my club. He was sick of us, bro. We was in this club all the time. But we kept it packed. Like, everybody came because, oh, don't riders, we doing this, doing that. We was the only people really, like, on that level doing it and shit, just the politics. That's why I learned a lot about that music shit, man. That shit went left that night. After that, you know, people started wanting to be around. Swole started managing too many people. And a lot of people kind of like got around Swole because they're trying to get around Trick. You feel me? They're trying to get around Trick. And I seen all the fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was fake. They weren't really, I really had love in my heart for Trick. At the time, I'm like, okay, this nigga really doing something. He making a comeback. We grew up on this music. We know who he is. The nigga made a song like, check him out, a replica is what they try to be. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you all we know. Of course, a motherfucking replica. We trying to be just like you, nigga. You made it out. We trying to make it out too. But then I realized it wasn't no help. You know, you sign to that person, is up to you to put the work in. And even if you put the work in here in South Florida, I ain't one of them people to complain because you get what you earn, right? But sometimes you don't get what you earn. You can work your ass off, but if you're not a, let me say, like a yes man kind of like you go along with everything, you ain't gonna get on. You gotta be an old bitch ass nigga to get on. Like, or if you're not a bitch ass nigga, you gotta be good at playing the role of a bitch ass nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to blend, and it's hard. I'm an Aries, bro. It's hard for me to, boy, listen, my game face ain't no game face. That's really what you get. Like, I don't like that shit. It's really like, I'm either aggressive or I'm passive aggressive. It's gonna be all the way or just kind of like rush it off, don't do nothing. But to play the middle ground is hard, man. You got to be old suck ass nigga to get on. You got to act like you like a nigga to get on. And if you cool with a nigga, you got to be a yes man. You could be cool with a nigga and not be a yes man. That nigga will put a stranger on before he put you on. Yeah. Like, he'll put a fan. He'd rather have yes men and fans around him, you know? But it is what it is, you know? But thank God they let everybody go, you know, out their contract. They knew they couldn't do nothing for us. You see what happened at Pooh Shiesty situation. I was probably about, on my son, on my life, I was probably about a good 2-3 weeks from before I shot the nigga and fucked up my life behind that shit. Because I was representing this shit like as though we was a fucking gang. But we wasn't a gang. We were not. Let me say that for the record. Dunk Riders was never a gang. Never. It was a record label. That's it. But we was repping that shit like we was a gang. We black dickied out everywhere we go. We black flag everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, we pop out. We there. I got on jewelry like, I'm saving my money to go to AJ buy $6,000 change back then. That's what the shit happened at the club by. I think my motherfucking chain got missing. What the fuck my motherfucking chain at, boy? This nigga say some shit like, man, ain't got no motherfucking chain. Watch out, watch out. All right, you watch out. Y'all hold on. That's what it is. Yeah, that's how that shit go. I can talk about it now. That shit 15 plus years ago, you feel me? But that shit went left. And what I realized too that night is you ain't got no motherfucking friends, bro. You know who kept it real with me that night? The strippers. On my soul, it was a stripper. at the time, and I ended up like kind of like falling in love with the bitch at the time, right? Because it was like her name was they called her Fire. You know what I'm saying? She kept it so real. I had money, but I couldn't get to the money. She had already came, and what she told me when I got out fucked me up. She said, I got the money for you. I knew she had the money because she gave it to me when I got out. She's like, we got the money up to get you out. But I came to your partner. I don't want to say his name like that because it kind of made me look at him funny. Ain't no use even wasting the time. But she said, he said, oh, no, he good. He got money. Don't even worry about it. Like, nigga, what? We ain't rich. I just threw all that money. I just threw in the club. And it was, man, that night in the club was just lit. Like, all the bitches that went to fucking high school was there. Like, I'm like, I get to stun on these bitches now. I got my big chain on. I'm like, oh, it's over for these bitches. I'm not giving none of them hoes no play. I'm focused on this stripper. And when I say, man, I got out with this stripper, man, this stripper kept it so real with me, bro. She was like, come to my house. I probably fucked out for like a week. She fucked the fat nigga on his back, like flat on my back, fucking the shit out me. I mean, that bitch breathing for, I can't breathe. She ended up fucking the shit out of me. She's like, you just so real. You just kept so real. I'm in love with you. What? I'm like, love? Bitch, what the fuck? Love? I don't love you, but this shit is amazing. This pussy is amazing. It's fucking up my judgment right now, for real. So that's when I realized I ain't had no real motherfucking friends. We had this little saying we used to use. We used to call it "Don't Ride or Die." That shit died that night. Like fuck all that shit. Like fuck the whole label and felt like Tupac at the time. Nigga. Fuck Bob Deep, fuck Biggie, fuck all you know, in the record label, the staff, and the crew. You want to be down with Dope Riders, then nigga, fuck you too. Like that's how I was. Like fuck all that shit. Cause honestly, I'll tell you some real shit. I almost shot my own cousin over that shit. Like my blood cousin. He just got out of prison. We coming out the back of playpen one night on my soul, and Trick Daddy know this true. He asked me the next day tell you what happened. We come out, so we didn't go through the front door. Any club we went through, we always came through the back door. He didn't have to ask me. I always was scrapped. I had a 40 on me, and sometimes I had a deuce in my shoe or in my sock or whatever, in my ankle, right? Always. They didn't pat us down. Just in case something happened to my leader. So that's why I say we was moving like a gang. Them niggas talking. If anything was to ever go down, I was so young and dumb at the time, I'm gonna catch a body for Trick Daddy. If a bitch looks stupid, like they finna do something to Trick Daddy, he gonna die. Right here. I'm gonna tell them, go ahead and get out of here. He can ask him. He told nigga straight up, this my nigga Deebo. He ride around with 200-300 rounds right now. On my soul, we was at his cousin's house. We was at one Tree's house. He told the little niggas, man, this my dog Deebo. This my nigga, he always with me. He ride around with 200-300 rounds. And on my soul, I probably had a couple more rounds than that. And the car stayed at the range. I went to the gun range. I went to work. Have no kids. So I'm at the gun range or the strip club. Or I'm home sleeping and fucking one of these bitches tricking off. I had the money to do it. Like they used to think they taking me up and through there. Like a lot of them hoes back then. You know, you remember everybody say pussy like $40 back in the day?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying 40. Cause that 40 come with a whole lot of playing around and talking and shit talking. I get a whole 200. Cause I'm finna fuck you and get the fuck on. That nigga that's like, oh, Deebo Trigger, you be paying them hoes. Y'all go ahead and earn the Players Club title. The goal here is to get the pussy. So, here go your 200. Thank you, wham, bam, thank you, bam. I'm out of here. If we become friends after that, cool. But every time it go down, I don't even want the pussy for free. Because that come with obligations. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was chasing and making these bitches they baby mamas. I was just, here you go, out of there. No headache. No babies, none of that shit. Them niggas would get dragged in the court. Oh, you my baby daddy now, nigga. It popping up at the job. All kind of shit. I'm like, these niggas nothing in these scripters, they tripping. I just want to fuck. Before the song, I just want to fuck. I just want to fuck. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. So that's what I did. So when I found out, niggas in my own crew hating on me. One thing about these hoes, they listen. These niggas, they pillow talk a lot. They tell everything. Me, I was known for lying to a bitch. I'm going to lie to them. I'm going to tell them all yeah, baby, you the only one. Yeah, you know how that shit go. Man, whatever you want. Oh, baby, I've been wanting to go to. I told it's one girl right now to this day. I still ain't took this bitch to Benny Hunters to this day, nigga. It's been 20 years. I ain't took this bitch to Benny Hunters. I wanted that pussy so bad. I never forget it. I promised this bitch I'd go take her to Benny Hunters, bro. She was going for it. And then I found out I had locked in at work for a while. I went doing like a lot of overtime. I was spending like a lot of money and shit. So I'm like, damn, I'm blowing $600-700 in the club. Let me slow the fuck down. I still got to pay rent and all that. Mama had to kick me out the house. You know, grew up one of those church households. Like, this spirit's getting up out of here. And I was like, fuck it. I'm out. I got wings. I'm finna fly. I'm out of here. So I'm out just blowing money. And I realized, like, damn, boy, you only got like $1,200 in your account. You better slow your ass down, boy. Rent, dude, that's be like $800. You got to, boy, you shit. So I slowed down, went to doing my shit. So the same bitch I had on promise Benny Hunters to, she's like, no, I don't fuck with none of them lame ass niggas. She telling me how lame niggas is and all this other shit. I come back to the club like probably like 3 weeks later. Oh, I say, what's so and so? They're like, oh, she prayed it. I'm like, what? Then guess what? She prayed it by one of the rappers from down here. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit over with. And these niggas used to make songs about money. They never had money. I'm keeping it real. I was in the club with you niggas. None of you niggas never had money for real. You niggas never. Only niggas I knew real get money niggas that had money for real. Some niggas that headquarters back in the day. They had money. God bless Chad. He had money. That nigga Dice had money for real. There's only a couple niggas back then that really had money. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? He back now and just got out. That nigga Tomo had money. A couple of niggas had money. Niggas who had money knew who had money for real. So I used to laugh at these hoes. They're like, oh, he paid for this. He paid for that. We didn't give a fuck. I knew niggas used to be in playpen. I'm talking this back in 06, 07, bro. 20 years ago. Niggas was in the club with like $2,000, $3,000. And they go in there and spend $300-400 and them hoes think they broke something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did shit because I know I would leave that club, go from playpen, go down to booby trap. They had named it the crib at that time or some shit. Go down, trick off with one of the bartenders there. Leave there, and we go all the way up north to the Rolex and then leave the Rolex and go to the Mint. Them hoes still at playpen struggling. And this on a Tuesday. We was wide open on a Tuesday, bro. It was Tuesday night. We had Don't Ride Up Monday Mondays. We had Terrible Tuesdays, Wet Wednesdays, Throw It Out Thursday, Freaky Fridays, some shit Saturdays, and Sunday somebody gonna perform, you know? And that's how we did. I just went hard for my label at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was signed for real, for real. I went hard for my label. Like, even when Iceberg used to come down here, me and Wally used to, like, make sure he's straight. He ain't have to see us. We was there. We was locked in. Nigga would call me, hey, Bird coming down there, make sure he's straight. I said, okay, he good, bro. Whatever he want, he's straight. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. Let him come. He doing a performance at Homestead. Bomb, he good. He going to Miami Nights. He straight. He going to Playpen. He good, man. Let him. He straight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was just like being dumb. I had like, what they call that shit? Blind loyalty. I was loyal to like beyond the fault. Like, them niggas couldn't do nothing wrong in my eyes. Whatever I did it for the game. We in the club. I know them niggas ain't had no money. Them niggas was broke, man. Them niggas was broke. I came one night, matter of fact, and was giving out 3 5s to everybody. Like, here, man, you get, well, just take that. Here, take that. Here. Y'all boys smoke up. 5 back. Because I want the section to look like something. I was always a team player. Then I realized, all this money I done spent, man, everybody gave me shit. Nah, the perks of being around Trick Daddy and being signed to Don't Riders was great. And you showed love on that tip. Like, the bitches, that nigga said on New Jack City when Nino Brown brought that crack out, he said, the bitches, oh, Lord, the bitches. The bitches? Well, we had some bitches. Well, I don't even care what a nigga talk about. Trick introduced niggas a lot of bitches. Like, he had that kind of power to just say, hey, this my dog. Just like the nigga got power. Like, if anybody's the real Trick Daddy's the real Trick Daddy. The nigga snap his fingers and change your life. Like, if you wasn't getting no pussy, it's like that. Like, dead ass, he make it happen like that. Me and his brother, we roommates at the time. Me and Swole got a house together. So, like, hoes was not the problem. The issue was staying focused, making music. So, we had so many people at the time. Then we had Mike Smith. I remember going to the strip club, seeing Smith in front of the gas station selling CDs. I was the only one buying them. My name at the time was Affiliated. That was my name. It was Affiliated. And that was the perfect name for me. I would never join no gang. When I told you I found out all the gangs, I done had Blood step to me, Crips step to me, GDs. I didn't know we had all of that here in this area down here in this little ass down south. You got all this shit going on. Niggas throwing up the pitchfork, all that shit. I'm like, I'm not with none of that. A nigga asked me, say, man, you'll be protected if you fuck with us. I say, bro, listen, I don't follow nobody rules. I'm like a vigilante. I'm a nomad, bro. I don't ask me where I'm from. I'm from everywhere. The earth, my turf. You feel what I'm saying? I'm from everywhere. I'm not following no rules because if you violate me, I don't care if your mama, daddy, cousin, sister, grandma, child, I don't give a fuck who it is. They got to pay. I'm Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? Hellfire and brimstone with me. Not that new turn of the cheek shit these niggas do. These niggas want to politic like, oh, no, it's not that because of this. No, I call it what it is. I call it a spade, a rat, a fucking rat. It's what it is. That nigga's a rat. This nigga's a pussy. He's a bitch ass nigga. He's a fuck nigga. Them niggas ass kissers. Them niggas dick riders. Period. I separate every nigga and I deal with every nigga different. When you're in the gang, you gotta kind of like just go along with the rules, the laws, and oh, a nigga done did something to my sister. But the nigga who did it is of this rank in that gang. Me, I don't give no fucks. The crash out don't have no faces on it. That list, everybody involved got to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So when I knew that, I'm not gonna join the gang because I'm like gonna be the nigga to fuck this shit up, or y'all gonna have to come fuck me up, and then and if you miss, that's gonna be bad for everybody. Ain't no rules in how you respond to that kind of shit. That's why I say, just don't do nothing to me because you can't tell me how to respond. Your thing might be to just rob me. My thing might be to shoot your son in the face. You feel me? Like, ain't no, oh, I stepped on your toe. Might cut your fucking foot off. Like, it's different, so you don't fuck with everybody, and that's how I was riding for my gang. When I click at the time, no gang. That's how I was riding for Dunk Riders at the time. But when I fuck around and started having to pay all these court fees and court costs, damn, the job at the time, Homeland Security, and fuck around like, you did what? Because you was doing what? You shot a fucking nobody? It's like, my lieutenant at the time was like, man, how the fuck am I supposed to fix this for you? Like, I'm like, man, y'all got to do something. Write a letter to the judge or something, and it actually worked. I know the blue line is something real because when you on that side of the law, when you one of them, man, you on cruise control, man. That's why I really wasn't worried about nothing when I was riding and being close to Trick Daddy, how I was. You know what I'm saying? And being with him, he was always, he was safe regardless of what. We done had niggas on my soul. A nigga called Swole phone one night. I don't know who it was. It's around the time Trick was going through it with Plies or whatever. When they was just having words or whatever. Nigga was like, man, a nigga was talking about killing your brother. Nigga was talking about sliding on your brother. Swole looked the nigga dead in the eyes and was like, nigga want to kill my brother? He said, well, send him. He said, you saw that big nigga that was sitting right behind you right there? Because Swole, we had a little signal. Like, that's him. And if he gave me that signal, on my soul, I'm not asking no questions about what we doing. I know what we doing now. So I don't have to know the story. That's how dumb I was. I would don't ride or die for real. Like, my family didn't even know. I'm finna crash out. You do something to one of these niggas, man, I'm finna hurt you. If you fuck with Casino, if you fuck with Tuesday, definitely if you fuck with No Love, if you fuck with Face, if you fuck with Fleet, Swole, you fuck with Bird, Phil, Bad Guy, I ain't have to worry about him. He's a fucking terrorist. He gonna kill everybody, then himself in there. He don't give a fuck. He gonna kill everybody in himself. They ain't have to worry about him. If you did something to Trick, you did something to end one of us, bro, it was up. It's a problem. Niggas knew better. They're taught. They never do nothing. Bird come in the club, he got $30,000 worth of jury. Nigga ain't touching him. They knew better. Because in their mind, they could say what they want amongst themselves. You're not gonna do anything. Nothing. And then besides, I was straight with like all the real hitters down here. Like real niggas who really was. We know. You know how to say that lions know lions? Yeah. Killers know killers. They know each other. And they ain't the nigga that's out there loud and going crazy. We usually the funny nigga, the fat jolly nigga, that nigga that's cracking jokes. Them the niggas, them the problems. That nigga that's doing all that, we used to laugh at them. Nigga, you funny. We know you now. You showed us your hand. We know what time it is with you. You're not gonna do nothing. And we see this every week, day in, day out. So I got to know a lot of people, but not really know them. But I know You know, they mannerism. You ain't have to worry about it. You could come with me anywhere. I know the atmosphere before we get there. We knew all the security. We knew all the owners. So we was never like, you know what I'm saying, no problem. Shit. Them hoes had told the police. I had heard about it when I got out. The little scripper chick I told you, fire she had, I told the police. She said she had already told the hoes in the locker room, don't say shit. Now, mind you, when I did it, they was looking for me. So God bless the dead. The nigga Ham had a black Infinity at the time. He threw me the keys. I'm getting out of there. And then I told you about the nigga here, real nigga Dice. Dice truck was parked like the parking was crazy that night. And there's another nigga there, Tutuli. He said when we pulled in, he already knew we was on some bullshit. He said, I seen how you got out of the car, something was finna happen. But he didn't know what. He was doing a barbecue. That nigga used to make like $2,000-$3,000 a night. This when niggas was hanging out. Off barbecue, this nigga was killing them. So we get out of the car. But anyway, after I shoot a nigga, now right, mind you, this is why I say everybody has like a moment of clarity right before you do something. You do have an out. I don't care what it is. Whether it's a split second or 3 seconds, you got a time to say, I shouldn't do this. But the moment when you pissed off, and this is the first time I think, maybe the second or third time in my life that I seen red. You really do. And it's not like actual red. It's really like more of an orangish, and then shit getting dark. But you can only see that one person you finna hurt, and you know you finna hurt them. So I knew what I was finna do. But God was with me that night. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a fully automatic in the truck too. So I end up just grabbing a Ruger, my sidearm. I had a fully automatic in the truck. I had that class license to buy any kind of gun. I should have a gun that niggas used to say, boy, like you stole that bitch off a helicopter. That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? The M60, people didn't have that. The MP5s, they didn't have this shit. Automatics, I had that. I had a license to do that back then before all this shit happened. So just out of sheer just anger, I grabbed the first thing I could grab out of my truck. I couldn't get out the parking lot. These niggas, the nigga I shot, these niggas known. He a hitter for like one of the biggest drug dealers at the time down here. So me, like I told you, once it's up, it's up. Before that little term, it's up and it's stuck, bitches in the air. These kids like to say, oh, it's on the floor. No, somebody finna be on the floor. So I'm coming out the club, the nigga Iceman, he get into it with some niggas. I don't know the niggas. But this how I rock. When I said blind loyalty, this is what I mean when I say blind loyalty. If me, you, Tom, Dick, and Harry go to the club, Tom, Dick, or Harry, or you get in something, we all in that. I'm not like these other dudes. That's why I had to pick my friends close after this, and only certain people that's not gonna put me in a compromising position because they know what I'm gonna do if we go there. Ain't no, cause once you're there, you're there. Ain't no rewinding because niggas don't listen, and there's no kind of counsel that can happen at this point. Only consequences. So if the consequence is gonna be this, then let's do that. Let's do that. They ain't no use to talking about nothing because the talking part could have been done. Everybody negated that. So now it's consequence time. So I keep people around me that have shit to lose now. So being around a bunch of niggas that ain't really got nothing to lose, and you the one that's really loyal, blind loyalty, you going to prison. You gonna be the one in there. Ain't nobody got nothing on your books. Remember, they didn't have no money. These niggas ain't had no bread. So if I'm in there, ain't like they could send me $50. Ain't like, they can't put nothing on my books. Well, and Trick said it in the song is how loyal could a nigga be if he ain't got lawyer fees? I ain't got no lawyer. Ain't nobody got nothing on my books. Nothing. Trick Daddy guided me through that. And why I respect him to this day is simply because even when I got into it, the nigga showed me what time it was really. Because when I say he stood up for me, and I always respect him for that, he made a few phone calls. This one I knew how powerful this nigga is. This nigga made a few phone calls and got right in contact with the nigga who next to the nigga I shot to get this message to him. Nigga say, oh man, the nigga fucked my dog up. And I hear Trick on the phone, nigga, look at my dog face. You niggas fucked my dog face up. I had like a cut here and that here. They didn't do this, by the way. Ain't no nigga in this earth did this. I did this. They ain't nobody did this. Ain't nobody in their fucking life. I'd have been in prison. This happened when I was a baby. But anyway, I heard Trick tell the nigga straight up. I can't remember, little nigga used to rap. I can't think of his name. He say, "Oh man, my dog shot up." He's like, "Nigga, my dog face fucked up. Nigga, what you niggas saying?" Like, and he was like on some, "What you niggas want to go to war?" Like, and I hear him say that. Now, right then, I'm like, "What we doing?" Like, okay, what we doing? And this Trick Daddy standing out for me, like real deal OG status type shit. That's why I respect and love him to this day. We ain't got to talk. We ain't got to be around each other. He know what it is. We could be out of town. I done seen him out of town on the road. I just blew the horn and kept riding. He, nigga, we 5 counties away. Them niggas, the nigga, Chronic driving the truck, Trick in the back, and we call it the Doubletron. The mobile was the Doubletron. Where all the bitches was at the Doubletron. It was him. What's the name was driving? I was in a rental car. I had started driving trucks after this whole little shit. I got a CDL and got the fuck out of town. It's like 2012. Got out of town and I was going up to Jacksonville. I see these niggas on the pike. The pike right before it split off to 95 to get the 95 to go up. I said, I hit the horn. They didn't even look, but God was like, that's not you no more. I sit there was like this close to me. They ain't seen me in years. And I blew the horn. Chronic like look, but he can't see because it's tense on his, tense on mine. I can see him though. And I just let them go ahead and keep riding. I was like, I see him when I see him. You feel me? I ain't hear nothing from him. Jumped in my truck. Like, yeah, that's when I knew I was done with that whole little dump rider. It died. Like that shit's dead. Like it's over with. Don't even ask me about it. It is what it is. That shit over with, man. That shit just wrapped. Like it is what it is, dog. Yeah, but that's just one of them little stories, dog. You feel me? We checked in, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Downtime with Deebo. You know we rockin' the show. Turn it up, we taking flight. Real talk, we out of sight. Step inside the booth.